Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Fasting Pharmacist Weight Loss Journey, which one day will no longer be a weight loss journey because I'll weigh the perfect weight. That's kind of my goal in life, is to not always to be losing weight or trying to lose weight. I want to just be maintaining what's called abstinence, which kind of like for somebody who joins AA, they just stay sober. Well, in my world, for my obesity or compulsive overeating, or emotional eating, I want to learn what's called abstinence. And that's where you learn to just be content with your life and not looking to live your life through food or chasing that high of being happy because you need to eat. I've learned through this fasting journey how much I really don't need food for happiness, and how it's something used to sustain life and for nutrition, but a lot of us really use it for so many other reasons. To name a few, the reasons I was eating it was boredom, loneliness, exhaustion, chasing the high to feel better, trying to feel good, trying to pass time, feeling stressed, trying to distract myself. I was eating for every other reason besides why we should eat. And that's not right, and I want to fix that, so I'm doing something about it. I joined Overeaters Anonymous, and I went for about a year, maybe 6 months. I had a sponsor where I felt like we weren't connecting, and I actually felt kind of stressed and pressured by the sponsor, and it wasn't really for me. She was a recovering anorexic bulimic, and we just didn't relate that well. And she was a bit controlling. She was a recovering alcoholic as well, but she was wanting me to make a lot of phone calls in a day and send her a lot of written things and call her twice a day. And my personality type and my schedule, I just was feeling stressed, and I started eating more because I felt like I couldn't cope. So I just went the wrong direction. Took some time off, and now that I've started the fasting focused lifestyle, I joined back, and it's going better than ever. No sponsor yet. I'm going to find the right sponsor that I can relate to. And that's the beauty of it, is if you have a sponsor you don't like, you just find a different one. And one day I'll be a sponsor. But it's a support group, and it's a 12-step program, and you go and you have weekly meetings or whenever you want. You can go to as many meetings or as few as you want, and you learn tools of the program, like using literature, journaling, and there's a lot of really, really interesting things, and it can improve every area of your life. It's not just about eating. It's about life and about living your best life. So it's amazing. Today I have a book, and I want to continue with readings from this program because it's helped me so much. And a lot of you guys listening out there are commenting that these readings really make you stop and think about your life and what are you doing and why are you always chasing that high. We don't have to be happy all the time. It's okay to have a day where you just feel like shit. That's all right. It's normal. You're normal. It's okay to not like something. It's okay to be unhappy. It's okay to have stress. It's normal. It's okay to have pressure and to have the boss squeezing you for more at your job. And it's okay to have your children be demanding. It's okay to have unreasonable expectations of your life sometimes. I know I do it, but I'm working on managing my expectations about everything because that's the part that I can control. This passage I'm going to read you was written in OA, and these are all by anonymous people. There's no author, but the beginning of this, I'm not going to read all of it because it's really kind of long, but it's called No Longer Held Hostage by Food. As a kid, I was often afraid or bored. I do not know when I started using food to take the edge off my emotions, but I do remember feeling weird about food at a young age. I would scheme to get that last goodie in the box, the biggest piece of whatever, and the lion's share of any food I was supposed to split with my family. Although I was a chubby child, I found that by junior high I could eat whatever I wanted because of my year-round participation in sports. From age 12 to 19, I was healthy, consistent weight for my 5'10" frame, between 150 and 155. However, I was plagued by a skewed body image and failed attempts to eat healthfully. Young adulthood, my food weirdness crossed the line into addiction. Taking the edge off of life required more and more food, and my effort to eliminate all uncomfortable emotions blocked my ability to feel my emotions. I was deeply depressed and spending hours isolated in bed and eating myself sick. I did many crazy things with food. Once, after grocery shopping, I got into my car with all my bags of binge foods, obsessing over a pint of ice cream I had bought to eat on the 2-mile drive home. After retrieving the ice cream from a sack, I reached for one of the spoons I kept in my glove box, and there was none. Shaking, my anxiety grew as I continued to dig through the stuff in my compartment. Suddenly, I freaked out. I scooped out the entire contents of the glove box onto the passenger floor, frantically rifling around for something, anything to eat with. Having no luck, I maneuvered a key off my keyring and used it to dig out the ice cream as I precariously drove home. For a few years, I believed what advertisements, other people, and my insane mind told me. I was unhappy because I was fat. At some point, I realized my real problem was not the food. Something deeper was wrong with me, but I had no idea what or how to fix it. I weighed 335 pounds. In the 4 years since graduating from high school, I had ballooned from a size 9 to a size 30, the largest size available. I attended my first OA meeting in June of '94, and when I was 24 years old. At my second meeting, I was approached by a woman who became my sponsor. In less than a year of working the steps and followed by a structured food program, I lost 160 pounds and had a measure of insanity. My friends and family, who had been baffled by seeing my weight double since high school, were relieved. They believed I was back to normal because I was no longer fat. They did not understand what the food did for me. It allied my fears and boredom and telling me everything would be okay. So this goes on and on a lot longer, but can anyone out there relate to that story? Any of you ever gone to the grocery store and you couldn't wait to get out to your car to just eat something? Or secret eating, or eating before no one in your family sees you because you know you're going to be judged or scolded or shamed or blamed or guilted. So anywho, I want to talk about my contest, guys. I have great news. This morning, I was down to 184.75, and this means I hit my 60-pound mark today. I am down 60 pounds since I started at 244 pounds. Today I'm at 184, and this scale has not budged since Friday, and today is Tuesday morning. So from Friday night for my refeed until Tuesday, I was 187. Now I'm 184. I have until Saturday to lose. It was about 184.75. That's almost 185. I have about 4.75 pounds to lose by Saturday, and today is Tuesday morning. So I've got all day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. These 4 days to get off about a pound a day. And my coach, Corey, and by the way, I'm on a fast from Friday night through Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's more than 7 days. And I'm going to weigh in Saturday morning and hopefully be done with this and never do it again because it's been stressful. And I procrastinated too much about a month ago. 4.75 pounds to go in by Saturday. Today, on my 7-day fast, he is having me do a test. Corey's having me do a test of a 24-hour dry fast. I've never done it. He had me cut off my drinking last night at about 8 o'clock at night, and I'm just gonna not drink anything until tonight at 8 o'clock. So right now it's morning. I've got 12 hours to go. I'm just gonna keep busy. I'm gonna feel probably like crap because I'll be thirsty. He is gonna have me do 2 hours of walking today. I did 2 hours yesterday plus, and I'm gonna do that again today before I feel too dehydrated. Like right now after this, I'm gonna go walk. So I'm gonna walk. He doesn't want me to do any explosive movements or running because then I'll go into gluconeogenesis, which means my body will take protein like muscle and create it into glucose, which is sugar, which is a problem. We don't want ever to do that when you're trying to lose fat. So I'm going to do over 2 hours of walking, and hopefully now that there's no more food coming in since Friday, this scale will just continue to drop naturally. And it might be a really cool experiment to see what I weigh tomorrow morning after my 24 hours of no liquids. So let's just see. What if tomorrow I only have 2 pounds left? I mean, it's going in the right direction. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.